Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you a profit or loss update on the buy and hold strategy versus the KuCoin Infinity Grid Bot strategy. And so this battle has been waging for almost 2 years now. So with that being said, let's get into the results. And we will start over here in my KuCoin account where the Infinity Grid Bot is actually running, and I also hold the Bitcoin that I bought a year and 9 months ago. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin I have basically been holding for a year and 9 months. And to do that, we click on the funding tab. And that will bring me over here to my funding account. Now I've blown up the BTC so you can see it a little easier from the numbers down here below. And basically the BTC that I currently hold in this funding account is 0.01170066, and that has a total current value of $318.32. Now, for those of you who have not been watching this challenge since the beginning, back in January 11th, 2022, I purchased that same amount of Bitcoin, 0.01170066, and at the time I invested 500 USDT in order to accumulate the Bitcoin at an average price of $42,732.60. So with that in mind, I still hold that same amount of Bitcoin. However, the value has obviously dropped since Bitcoin's price has gone down. And essentially, the buy and hold strategy is currently down 36.5%. Now, let's take a look at how the GridBot is actually performing. And in order to do that, we need to come over here to the Trade tab. And that will bring up a variety of options. And then scroll down here to Trading Bot, give that a click. And that will bring us over here to KuCoin's GridBot dashboard. And in this case, we are interested in the Infinity GridBot, so I can give that a click. And then scroll down until we see Running Bots 1. And you can see that's that BTC USDT. This bot has been running for 585 days, 23 hours, and 25 minutes. Now again, for those of you who have not been watching since the beginning, I actually had a grid bot deployed at the same time that I did the buy and hold. However, within the first 30 days, that grid bot locked up for whatever reason. I shut it down and then redeployed a new grid bot, and thus this time frame is off about 30 days, and my total investment you can see is 512 USDT. And that is because the bot, when I shut it down, was up the $12. So I reinvested the full amount because, again, the bot had captured $12 of profit within that first month, even though it was shut down. And so we can actually click on the details button, and you can see my current BTC position for the bot is 0.0090592, and that's a little shy, obviously, of the buy and hold strategy. However, the bot actually has some ammo in the form of USDT in order to go to battle with if the price drops, and thus it has an additional 192.81 in order to fulfill these open limit buy orders and accumulate more Bitcoin as the price goes down. And on the flip side, if the price goes up, there are 10 open limit sell orders in order to capture profit if the price of Bitcoin goes up. Now, as far as the parameters go for this bot, it was pretty basic. You don't get an upper range on an Infinity Grid Bot because it goes to infinity. However, I did set my lowest price at $18.50, and really during this entire year and 9 months, it only dipped below there briefly, and for the most part, this bot has been in the battle for the entire challenge. Now, my entry price was $42,726.70, which, if you recall, is very similar to the average price of when I purchased the Bitcoin for the buy and hold strategy. I happened to just get lucky when I shut down that bot that locked up in the first 30 days. The price for Bitcoin 30 days later was still pretty much at the same price as the buy and hold strategy. And then I set the profit rate per grid at 1%. Now I did not configure stop loss or take profit, as a buy and hold strategy does not utilize those. And honestly, I was interested in holding the Bitcoin the grid bot accumulated, so I really didn't want to stop out or take profit. The last bit we'll look at is order history. For those of you who are curious, I have not been able to complete KYC over on KuCoin because of my location. It won't let me. But this bot, since I guess it was deployed before those mandatory guidelines came into place, is still in the battle and selling and buying. You can see 919 are the most recent transactions. Today is 920, and so this bot is still in the fight and executing both buy and sell orders to capture profit. Now let's dive into the actual results for this Infinity Grid bot. And so again, this BTC USD grid bot that's been deployed for almost a year and 9 months, with an investment amount of 512 USDT, and currently has an Infinity Grid asset balance, which is that Bitcoin and USDT combined, is 438.77, or a negative 12.5% loss. And again, you can see the entry price is at 42,726. The current grid profit this bot has generated is $35 versus the unrealized P&L of 108. When you add the 35 to this negative 108 and then subtract that amount from 512, you end up with 438, or again a negative 12% loss. So the Infinity Grid bot strategy, which is currently down 12.5%, versus the buy and hold strategy, which is down 36.5%, is clearly winning the battle and has a loss about 3 times less than the buy and hold strategy. So after a year and 9 months, again, the Infinity Grid bot is winning the battle. And with that being said, I will continue to do these update videos as long as this Infinity Grid bot is able to stay in the fight. I will continue to update you on the results versus the buy and hold strategy, so you might want to shoot that subscribe button so you don't miss out on those future videos. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. And until next time, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.